Good morning, day 9. Beautiful sunrise. Had a good night's sleep. Soon we'll be heading out on the trail. Hello there. Today is it's an 8-mile day, almost 8-mile day, from the shelter where we stayed last night to the shelter where we're staying tonight. Been hiking for 6 miles, just a little over 6 miles, and came across the first view of the day. I think it's going to be a day where we don't have a lot of clear views, but here's I think I have about 1.5 miles left to get to the shelter. It's 12:20, so I should be there probably about 1:30. It's going to be early to the campsite tonight, but we've got a short hike in tomorrow to the hostel we're going to be staying for a couple days, since we're expecting some storms coming in and really don't want to hike in 40-degree weather in the storms. So we're going to lay up in the hostel for a couple days. Hello there. I've made it to the shelter, almost. Right before the shelter is a water source. I've got a lot of questions on how we get water, and some private messages to me. So let me share that. So we get water any place where there's a stream or a spring. Tonight, our water source, there's a little stream coming down here, and they were nice enough to put a pipe in there. Sometimes you're not that lucky, and if that wasn't there, the next source would be that wee little waterfall up there. I would go up there and put my water bottle underneath there and fill it. Once I get water in my water bag, I would then take that back. I've got some droplets to purify it, which kills anything, any of the nasties that might be in it. And I also run it through a filter as well, just to make sure that I get everything out. But wanted to give you an idea of what we do for water. And so water just is running down the hillside, and we just get some of it. It's actually early in day 9. I actually finished hiking at 1:07, finished the 7.5 trail miles to the shelter. With the trail down here, it was probably closer to 8. But since I was here early, I wanted to give you an idea. I'll just give you a tour of a typical shelter. This is a very nice shelter. It has a nice wooden picnic table outside, has a deck. It is semi-enclosed. Most of them are only 3-sided. This one actually has a front on it. It's a deep gap shelter. It's actually a 2-story shelter. So we have the downstairs down here. There's also an upstairs that you can sleep up there as well. So this cabin probably will sleep 12 people comfortably, or semi-comfortably. There's a fire ring to have a campfire. We've been actually too tired to have campfires. We had campfire one night and it didn't last very long. And then over here, there is a bear box. So this is where we would store our food, to make sure the bears can't get to our food. It's a very nice addition that they've added. Before it was just bare cables where you had to hang your food. Some of the campsites we've been at have just strictly been bare cables, which are fine. We actually have a couple tents set up over here. Some people that are out hiking. I met a volunteer for the Appalachian Trail who is out today, and she said she'd be back. So I'm assuming that's probably their tent. But just wanted to show you around a cabin. Again, this is a pretty nice cabin the way it's built. Some of them are not as nice, but I'm getting set up here to set up my bedding and stuff for the night, and then I'm just going to hang out. Hey guys, it's day 10. We woke up this morning, packed up, hiked out of Deep Gap shelter to a hostel called Around the Bend in Dix Creek Gap. So we walked down here to the hostel this morning. Sign that shows distances. So Springer Mountain is 69.6 miles. That's where I went and started the AT at. Katahdin is only 2,119.6 miles left to go. So still have a little hiking ahead of me. This is where we're staying for tonight. I think we're going to take a zero tomorrow because of thunderstorms, and be back on the trail in a couple days. Good morning, everybody. It is day 11. As you could tell from behind me, it is a foggy day. It's supposed to be foggy and rainy today. We are slack packing, which means we're not carrying our full packs. My pack just has some snacks, some water, first aid kit, a rain jacket, and my water filter. So very light pack today. We're doing 5.5 miles on this day, back to the hostel where we'll stay again tonight. And then we will be heading out tomorrow. We will be just over 3 miles from the North Carolina border. So we will do our first state change, going from Georgia to North Carolina sometime tomorrow morning. Hey guys, finishing up day 11 here. We stayed at the hostel last night. They slack packed us up to Blue Ridge Gap, and we hiked back 5.7 miles in about 2.5 hours. So average 25-minute miles, which is pretty good. We're now at the hostel tonight, and tomorrow morning they'll take us back up to Blue Ridge Gap, and we will head on from there. It is only 3 miles from Blue Ridge Gap to the state of North Carolina. So we will be officially entering North Carolina probably tomorrow before noon.